Welcome once more to LoveTwoExplore. Where are we today?
We are at the National Space Station.
National Space Centre. That'll do.
Space Centre.
We don't do two takes, so...
But already you can start hearing things in the background. If you look quite high up already at the building, they've already got one of them there, and there's a couple of odd things that Mike might put in the vlog.
Anyone saw our last vlog from Yorkshire Sculpture Park? This is a very similar spaceman. Just in case you can't make your way from here, they've got footprints to guide you. Danger, sheer drop, with no edge protection. You'll notice, unlike Merlin, it doesn't say danger of death. And no dogs, except guide dogs. It's a cattle pen. It's also a charity as well, so support them as much as you can. Also, I apologise, I've got a cold today. So we've just been through the boarding station to get in, which is quite cool.
So normally when you get in, if you pay, then you pay for like the year, so it's an annual pass, and then you can pay an extra £5 for the souvenir as well.
So we paid $17.95 each, which isn't bad. Exhibition toilets this way. I've never actually been, but this feels a lot like the O2, because it has a bit around the outside of where the arena is.
For me, I thought the cinema.
Well, yeah, very similar.
When we first saw it, it was the same thing.
Here are some of the suits they wear. T-38 flight suit and a helmet. That looks a bit stiff and uncomfortable, doesn't it?
Yeah.
Rescue spacesuit.
You read it though?
The first British European Space Agency astronaut, Tim Peake, wore the spacesuit. 2015. The crew of the Suez 11 died after the spacecraft depressured at 1971. Tubes from the suit provide a supply of pressure and oxygen in case of emergency. So that's why it looks a bit uncomfortable. Apollo constant wear garment when they're in the spacesuit. Sorry?
Not that movie club, The Martian. Just saying that's a
The Martian. Matt Damon wore this spacesuit during the filming of Ridley Scott's The Martian. Full hydro suit. Survival suit, basically.
I'm curious. Sorry.
So this is the construction smell of space.
Okay.
It's a bit strange because spaceship really smells it's vacuum. But there are very few particles and those all add up and those actually have some smell. It clings to spacesuits when astronauts come back from space and they take off their helmet, they can smell it on them. So here's the smell that we've been told space smells like. It's not for the faint of heart.
I'd just like to add that I have a sensitivity to smell, so I can only
like?
smell it just by being there, so I'm like...
What does it smell like?
Cheese, we've had that one before. Any thoughts?
Burning.
Burning, right.
I kind of already knew that though.
So, yes, it's actually it's like a smoky, burning, meat, metal kind of smell. And we think that could be because of stars which have died billions of years ago. When they explode, there's fire and there's burning. We think that smell is what permeates the space. And it's very closely linked to the smell of the moon, which also, when astronauts come back from the moon and they take off their helmet, they can smell it on their spacesuits because you can't smell it through a helmet. So you're welcome to try this one. It's marginally better than vacuum space.
Oh my gosh.
Yes, that's the move. I would be very impressed if you could tell me what the smell was, because
It reminds me of the smell that we have in scare bases, but I can't describe it. That's the only way I can describe it.
old furniture.
I'd say metal. More metal.
Right.
So the smell.
It's actually
No, that's
gunpowder.
Oh, okay.
So maybe it's for the best that you guys didn't recognise that one. But so yeah, so this is linked to the smell of the vacuum space and all those explosions that happened millions of years ago, and that burning smell that sort of sinks into the soil of the moon. So that's what that one is. And now this one is different because we haven't actually had anyone go to the centre of the Milky Way and come back and tell us what it smells like.
Oh, wow.
But what we have done is we've pointed telescopes at the centre of the Milky Way and we've picked up a chemical called ethyl formate, which we could easily create in our labs. And so when we create it in our labs, it's quite concentrated in this. If you want to just pass that jar around, this is what it smells like. But naturally, it's found in much smaller concentrations in a specific kind of fruit. If you can guess what the fruit is.
Oh. It smells like strawberry
Like
shortcake.
raspberry.
Raspberry is
I
correct.
think raspberry strawberry.
Ah, raspberry's correct.
Yeah.
So actually, and rum. If you're thinking rum, it could also smell like rum. But yeah, raspberry and rum is a big cloud of ethyl formate in the centre of our Milky Way galaxy, which smells like raspberry. So yeah. It smells the
Thank you very much. That was pretty good, that.
We are walking around. Please arrive 10 minutes prior to show. With your entry, you get included one free show, and you can pick which one you want. Oh, this looks really cool. So we've got to go and see our show soon. And I'm not going to film in there, even if I'm allowed, because, you know, you're paying to come here. You might as well have something left secret. This looks really cool, though. What the cinema was like, quickly.
Well, it wasn't the cinema, it was David Attenborough's.
It's like a dome, yeah.
Yeah, David Attenborough. St Patrick Cross Planetarium.
I like better around here.
Oh, it's so good. Like, it's so comfortable as well. There is different shows as well, but obviously if you pay for the day to come here, you try and book in advance to try and get a place.
And it feels like you're moving, because it's a dome.
Yeah, but it's
and
like
the
I said,
seats are reclined as well.
like I said, there's more than one show, so
You get one free with your ticket, don't you?
yeah.
Yeah, so Patrick Moore won, and he wasn't actually in it.
The Patrick Ball.
Yeah, corrected me. What is this? This looks almost Disney.
Right. Winner. Is it going to start?
I don't know. Will this count as a cred? I do not know. And there's the man himself. R.I.P. Alright, so we're not out to film this ride, but this is the pre-show.
It's like some cream.
Fact out of 100, bleep, plus. Looking forward to this.
Yeah, I am actually.
Will this count as a cred? Probably not. I think it's going to be a simulator, isn't it? But we'll tell you what it's like after we've been on it. Oh, that reminds me of Galactica with all the different...
Do you know what, I thought that. Is this where they got it inspired?
Well, Galactica ones aren't real places. What's that?
It's like the lights as if like...
Oh, it's like Darren Brown's Ghost Train. Look.
Nice to meet you.
See you soon. Just been on Tetra Star, and to be honest, I actually really enjoyed it because there was lots of different things
Does it
to
count
do.
as a dark ride?
See, I think it does, but then I think it's a bit like an escape room as well. But
Yeah, he kind of started on the spaceship, and he had this. It reminded me a bit of a low-budget version of that Millennium Falcon one at Disney World.
Yeah. But I think it is quite good. Like
Is it better than the Curse?
You got to try it.
Yeah, that's the best thing yes so far.
Yeah, but we'll go around now and look at the actual museum.
But yeah, that's worth going for that. It was. It's about 3 or 4 different rooms in there.
I think if anyone wants to come, like, and if our friends want to come join us again, then we'll go in there as a team because you need a lot of people to do it. It was just me.
Yeah,
and
we had a
Mike.
ride takeover, just 2 of us. It was,
Yeah.
it was quite decent though, I thought.
It was good. It was really good.
Oh, that was so good. We've got all year pass on this, so should be good. Clouds.
Different trails.
Do you reckon the clouds go dark? Oh, I can't get over how good that dark ride / experience was. I was not expecting something that decent. Meteosat 7. First series of European satellites to monitor weather. Water and air.
Thank you.
Oxidizer tank. NAM spacesuit prototype. Looks like funky.
Soldier's menu.
Quarantine menu.
That cool is that?
That's when he comes back and he has to quarantine.
I want to say that one. Or was it that one? Try and
Oh.
we just walked past it as well. No.
That doesn't mean it was operated from this building, though.
Oh, that's probably why then. That's where I'm getting it wrong.
No. Oh, yeah, what's that one?
Beagle.
This is what they kept space water in. You drink out of that little flute.
Tell us more about it.
Oh, retirement check. 1 million. They have various talks on as well, but it's already started. So we're going to explore some more. Ice detectives. What have you got to do?
Scan this ice code with the mother of real ice code.
See how the level of CO2 measured in parts per million changed over time.
CO2.
As the
The
years
higher
go
the
on,
year.
there's less CO2. Oh no, now it's going up.
No, the higher the year, the higher the CO2.
It did dip down for 1
Go
year.
all the way down to 1810. It was that number, but if we go all the way up here to 1994, it's that number.
This is all made out of recycled material.
Buzz.
What have you seen?
Buzz Lightyear.
A little Buzz Lightyear in there.
It just shows like the it shows the whole series.
I don't know if it splashes where you stand.
Well, the fresh milk.
Oh no, it does, yeah. Reacts. Well, you got to stand it for a little longer. There you go. It's just constantly splashing now. Rocky planets of solid surfaces. These planets formed in the warmer region close to the sun. Just the first 4 planets. Asteroids, gas giants. TV. Oh, that would have been cool actually if you could change the channels.
And they're all tin as well. Oh, there you go, January.
January.
Which one are we in? June?
Today is
It'll be July, June time.
June the 24th. For those of you watching this. Let's go, come on. It's slowly coming around. Keep going. I like the fact the moon goes around it as well. There it goes. We're almost there. $17, $20, $21, $22, $20. Stop. One more. Yep. June 24th. The story of Earth and its rocks. Igneous rocks. Basalt. Granite. You see the writing? Pressure and heat. Metamorphic. I'm going to try and pronounce that. Gneiss, I guess. Slate. Pressured and heat. Erosion. Mud. Oh, that's quite soft. Mudstone. Fine sandstone. There's actually a barrier here, so save me walking around. Coarse sandstone. And then we've got conglomerate, which is like what you pave your driveways with. And back to the basalt. $12,000 kilometers across one moon. Distance from the sun 150 million kilometers. It's all in metric. Let's find out about the sun. Introducing the sun. Got some exhibits here. Just say, turn the handle. Let's make the earth spin. Make the sun shine on Leicester. There we go. Let's spin that. Come back, Leicester. Come back. Will it do if I spin it? It changes to night. There we go. Night and day it happens because the earth spins. Let's bring daytime back to Leicester. There you go, Leicester. You can thank me for that one. It's a crafty looking pigeon. Bit of a nosedive. Sunny days many years ago, travellers would have used these pocket sundials. I thought that was a joke. I suppose as long as you're facing north. It works. Spectroscope. Pocket sundial. Spin the wheel clockwise to see how the sun travels across the skyline. Different times of the year. So in the summer it's high, and in the winter it's low.
Eclipses when sun and earth are aligned. So solar eclipses occur where the moon lies directly between the sun and the earth. There you go.
And
When the alignment is just right, the moon blocks your view of the sun and casts a shadow over part of the earth for a few minutes. There will be darkness on the part of the earth which is in shadow.
what's the other
And
eclipse?
then the other one is the lunar eclipse. And this occurs when the earth lies between the moon and the sun. The moon's here. And the earth's in the middle. In other words, they're just playing pig in the middle. The sun is 400 times bigger than the moon. By coincidence, it's also 400 times further away. This chance relationship means that the sun and moon appear the same size in the sky, so can obscure each other.
Jupiter. There it is.
How many Earths would fit inside Jupiter? 120, 500, or 1,200?
500?
Should we leave it for later?
Yeah, try it. Yes, we'll put it at the end of the video. How many Earths would fit inside Jupiter? Europa, ocean under the ice. Europa has an icy crust surrounding a rocky core. There it is, Europa. One of Jupiter's moons, which symbolised on the floor. Oh, this can divide people. Discovering Pluto, Planet X. Are you controlling that?
Yeah.
What can you say? When Pluto was discovered, some people thought it should be named Lowell since he predicted it would be there. Others wanted to stick with the theme of Roman gods. Minerva and Pluto were the two most popular names drawn from classical mythology. It was an 11-year-old girl from Oxford who suggested Pluto. Comets. Thinking about risk. I think that the sun comes too close to the Earth, it would melt. Katie Clark from Year 4 is correct. Mass, weight in newtons on Earth, and then you can hit the Moon, and obviously goes down. You can hit Jupiter, and it goes up. Or you can hit Mars, and it's still quite high. Oh, is this
Yeah.
how much it takes to lift it?
Earth,
Oh, this is cool.
and then Jupiter's.
She's really trying. Oh, that's cool.
Mercury,
Weight workout.
Mercury. Oh. Neptune. Sun. Might be too hot to have. Oh my god. No, can't do that.
I'm gonna have a bit of a go.
Can't do it. I'm trying to do it with all in one hand so you can tell. Oh, Uranus is. Moon's very light. Moon's very light. Mars. Venus.
Just wanna have a go at this. Jesus. The sun. That's not even moving, is it?
Saturn's a little bit heavier, but that's still like.
Is that heavier than Earth?
But Jupiter. Try Jupiter. Try Jupiter.
I haven't actually tried Earth yet. That's what it.
No.
That's what it should weigh.
Yeah. Try Jupiter. That's
Oh, you can feel the springs in it as well.
The sun.
Whoa, Mercury's. Why is Mercury so light? I would have thought
Mercury's
that.
so light, it's a floating planet. That's why I had the boat earlier. That's the thing is.
It's a hard rock planet.
Visually good. Shall I do it with 2 hands?
I think it's stuck down on purpose. I don't think it's got springs in it. I think you just rip it off. I think it's stuck down on purpose to simulate you wouldn't be able to lift it. Let's play the new game, which one's which? Which one of these meteorites is a stone, the other one is an iron? Can you work which one? Hint, gently lift them. Iron meteorites are quite heavy for their size. Oh, that's stone. That's got to be iron, because that's a lot heavier. Which one do you think's iron?
Oh yeah, that one's definitely iron.
Yeah.
That one's. Can you tell which meteorite apart from the ordinary rock?
Is the meteorite
Magnet,
magnetic?
isn't it? Yeah.
Yeah, it'll be the one it was already on. Spoiler alert.
Meteorite is.
Let's see. They're not labelled, but I assume it's the one on the right. Leicestershire's own meteorite, but you can't touch it because it's real. Look at these. He's got like humidity detectors in there, so if it goes bad, they'll know and they can act. Oh, this is like the set of Friends. They've got sofas that they're made of stone. The Voyager. Are these actually stone or are they kind of, no, obviously plastic. Look at that, look at the rings of Saturn. This we saw in the planetarium cinema earlier. Stuck down. Apparently if you could put it in a bath, it would float. Because it's made of, sort of made of gas and water, isn't it? Ice.
I just said gas.
It's going to be all three, isn't it? Yeah.
Ice.
Well, I know there was definitely ice in there.
Oh wait, is there something underneath? No, that is just the way it's been arranged up. Yeah, I know, you can dress it.
We didn't get costumes.
Take it forward.
Sparkly. The Mars Rover. Do you want to have a go? What does the button do?
Choose target.
Oh. Oh, there's a camera on the... Oh, that's cool. See POV on the screen. We can watch what you're doing in live time. Yeah, the camera's pointing at the ground. It's the black one underneath, like the GoPro. A Mars Rover, everyone. Come here to National Space Centre in Leicester. You can drive it. And it tells us what the meteorite's made out of. That's pretty cool. Driven the Mars Rover.
Oh my, I think this is just so cool.
Mars through a microscope. We've got a screen here, we've got a microscope behind. So if I want to see polarised, or if I want to change what rock I want to see, then it actually spins it around. A piece of Mars, a Martian meteorite.
It's got a massive glass thing in that little bit.
Two lights on it, one of those humidity checkers again. I don't know if you can see it down there. This feels like it's quite a big exhibit, like it should be more prominent. That planetary cinema is getting big queue. Might have to do Tetra Star again, that was brilliant. But we got a ride takeover on that. Share your pictures with us. Fantastical observatorium. Explore tonight's sky. Are you in control?
I'm trying to be, but it keeps zooming in and out. I'm not liking it.
So it looks very posh. With the wood effect and everything. Does it actually change any of it, that one?
Come on. I don't know, but I want to know what Discover is.
Can you go?
I'm zooming in.
Yep. Is that the furthest you can zoom in? Oh, you've gone past it.
Discover!
The universe.
Even halfway.
Yeah, we thought this might take like half a day. This is an all-day place. Well, we've got an annual pass for our ticket now, so...
And also for the planetarium, they do auditorial things as well, like for those that are like difficulty with hearing.
There's a display over there that's caught my eye already. It says, "Am I alive?" Am I alive? Would you know life if you saw it? Yes. Trees are alive. I don't know what they are. Tube worms are alive. Bacterias are alive, aren't they? Yep. That's a robot. That's not alive. Yeah, it's a robot. I need water. It's a rock, isn't it? It's rust. Rust. Yes, you fooled me. You fooled me, Rust. Virus is alive, isn't it? I would say it's living. The recipe for life. Water. Liquid water. Minerals. And energy. Getting the picture. Place your hand over the dish and slowly move it upwards. Can you feel the hot spot? This is the focus of the mirror. This is how a telescope mirror focuses light. Guess. Stellarium. Dark area. 3D map of the stars. I don't know if this will show up. Whoa. This is really cool. I don't know if it's showing up on camera, but it's a 3D map of the stars. A little.
Our star is one of the closest stars to us after the Sun. Because it is a red dwarf, however, and less than 1/5 the size of the Sun, it is too faint to be seen without a telescope.
How many could you see?
Quite a few.
Are you made of stardust? The Earth and everything on it came from a dusty disk that once surrounded our sun. The interior of a distant star. So all of this is made of stardust, including you.
Let's go bonkers compared to yours. 1, 2, 3, hit the button.
Yay!
Oh, that's cool.
How a telescope works.
Telescope, so obviously that's something opaque, that's not going to do anything. But makes it bigger.
You bend the light.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
If you turn it, so
Can you go through two things at once?
I think so, but is that how you did it with the rainbow bit?
Rainbow light and rainbow light. Done. That's quite impressive. Should we get a photo of that?
Huh?
8, 7, 6, 5, ignition. 2, 1, engine. We have liftoff.
Shows you the stuff and satellites and things on that way.
So here we go. Fruit flies, frog, mouse, rat, guinea pig. Congreve rockets. What are Congreve rockets? Whilst the Chinese use rockets to produce colourful firework displays, others were quick to see their military potential. X4 missile? Look at that. The V2 bomb and the parts. I don't want to trigger vertigo again, but have you looked up?
No, but I'm going to hold it for you, so that's why I'm not looking this way.
I don't know if that comes out on camera very well how tall that is, but it is tall. It's quite humid in here as well. It's like a greenhouse. Blue streak. Cool. Rocket engines.
Robbie.
Now showing Voyage to the Moon, the world's first sci-fi movie. Apollo Theatre. I was not expecting this. The fact that sign's been made means there's some stories to be told. Height of the rocket tower is 42 metres, 144 steps. Look at it. Oh, it's cool in here. It's like a greenhouse in the actual tower bit. There's some windows into the tower. The tower's the only thing you can kind of see when you arrive here, so you don't expect there to be much else, but...
Can't go near that window, sorry.
What's out the window?
I can't go near the window.
Skylark. First British rocket to reach space. That's the Skylark there, or is at least a copy of it. I shouldn't imagine why they're kind of the real one. Let's take a listen. Hopefully you can hear some of that, but I think the microphone's on the bottom. Looks like something out of Dungeons and Dragons, doesn't it? Prototype lunar spacesuit.
That's the one I read about. It was the first ever one where they thought seriously about going into space.
That looks, well, I suppose you're lighter in space, but that looks so heavy still.
It reminds me of a bit like Ice Warriors from Doctor Who.
Yeah, something like that. So that is a prototype lunar spacesuit. And that's what it looks like on the inside.
Travel to Canada to interview and recruit workers to join their team.
Your first, there was a call from being Spain. Said that there were people from Leicester. The guy came up to it.
Blue streak. That is a combination of parts of two eras. One stick on at the top dates from the time when Blue Streak was being developed. Rest of the rocket Blue Streak production line. Developed for use first stage European satellite launcher called Europa, incorporating Europa Park's name, and a ride from Blackpool Pleasure Beach, which was made after the rocket, obviously.
He said, Bruce, why don't you have a house and a nice program? I've got a nice and I think probably the reason that some of us got there was it not in
The Blue Streak silo. The first floor was a plant room with air conditioning. Second floor was upper storage. Third floor launch control room, radio communications. Fourth floor crew accommodation. Fifth floor main storage area, water sewage. Sixth floor lower storage room. Seventh floor divided into two rooms for fueling a rocket, separating the liquid oxygen and the kerosene. Sliding lid, rocket shaft. Yeah. In the event of an emergency, noisy fans will start to operate. Please make your way down the tower to the nearest exit. That's interesting. These are actually functioning fans. This whole thing feels like underground stairwell, but we're actually going up the tower.
I believe that this nation should commit itself to achieving the goal before this decade is out of landing there.
Control room, launch tower. What's happening here? Soviet firsts. Little meeting room in there. Some role play. Again, we've got this sign, which makes me think that someone's actually been stupid enough to do that. I wasn't actually leaning over, my camera was. Holiday World! That's one for theme park fans. I've been in Disneyland by 9 years. There's your facts. Mick Jagger's born. My god, it is hot in here, isn't it? Dennis the Menace. Mr. Potato Head.
Thank you very much.
5th of December 1958, Preston Bypass became the world's first motorway. That's our Route 66 right there. So obviously if you want to come here, there's some great timelines here with various things around the world. And I've read a few, but obviously, you know, come down here, check out. And Sky Electrics, which hit the shops in 1958. Nice little bit of history there.
Later on today,
Etch-a-Sketch, 1959. French inventor Arthur Grindrin took his drawing toy to the International Toy Fair
thank you very much.
in Germany. Or the production line on 12th of July 1960. How many of you at home, put in the comments, had one of these? I did. Everyone at home, how hot it is in this tower. It's a massive greenhouse here. You don't see that face, mate. I think it's quite humid.
Well, what am I wearing? I'm wearing a hoodie.
Oh, it's hot without the hoodie though. But no, it's good. It's good. Let's take a look at this. Deep in the heart of the space shuttle's engines is a small high-speed turbine fuel pump. One day it could be attached to your heart, pumping your blood and saving your life. Research team realised that this shuttle technology had potential for a heart pump. In the future, it may become a permanent implant. I mean, there's a lot of stuff you get from space travel. I mean, I've not read it in here, but I know for a fact Velcro was something they invented, NASA invented for space, and that's something everyone uses now. The top floor, floor 7. Ooh. Golf balls. Thanks to space travel, golf balls now fly farther down the fairway. Golfers have benefited more than most from space technology. Reduction of the air drag on space shuttle tanks inspired by a Wilson Ultra 500 golf ball. The ball features a dimple pattern, 3 dimple sizes and 60 triangular faces. Gives it a long, stable and more accurate flight. And also, if a giant was to kick Epcot's space ball thing, that'd probably get quite far as well. I can see some of Leicester out there. As the B&Q, other businesses are available. And we've had National Lottery funding. Guess who? That's one of my favourite games. There we go. Buzz Aldrin, Al Bean, Alan Shepard, the first one to play golf on the moon. I don't think I'll forget that now.
No, I won't.
Dave Scott, Jim Irwin,
Shepard all the golf balls.
Pete Conrad, Neil Armstrong, John Young, John Schmidt, Ed Mitchell. Each player chooses a moonwalker. How many of you at home still play Guess Who or loved it when you were a kid? More timeline! Nice, we're going to take a look at some of these. Piece of the moon. Can't touch it, but I believe it. Lunar module. 20th of July, 1969. Oh, this is cool. Especially in the 60s and 70s. I have had an interesting time with Becky and Louise. I watched the moon landing in black and white. I have just come in from a paper round. We did the project for school. I loved it.
It's a record player, it plays music.
Watch landing on TV in the middle of the night. Grainy black and white pictures, but always remember the small step. Oh.
What's in them, Brendan?
Gay Gal magazine.
No, it's not.
Is it not? It says it.
This is the demonstration.
Record player. Old Sgt. Pepper's. One of the best records ever made. Put it in the comments. Would would you expect with all this Art Deco? They were actually on the 7th floor of a tower. You just look around and then you come out, it's like, oh yeah, I'm actually high up. 69, 20th of July 1969 living room, and then we're on the 7th floor in Leicester. Brilliant. Actually got fans up here because it's that hot.
Okay, Houston, I'm on the board.
That's cool.
There's audio in it.
Yeah, you can hear audio in it. That's why I was like, someone's talking, someone's talking.
Do you remember when that used to be on at night, when channels stopped presenting?
And there's a bit of the moon around the corner as well. So
Yeah. This is where they all landed, so we got 15, 17 landed there, 11, 14, 12, obviously 13 was a bit of a failure, 16. President Nixon, I'm not a crook. Here's one you'll all want to know. 1963 freelance artist Harvey Boy invents the smiley face symbol. I wonder if he copyrighted that. Story of a very special rocket family that helped us visit the moon. Before takeoff, you had to put together the Saturn V. Okay, that's something I don't have to do, but there it went. Parts came off. Flew that way. Got to the moon. Hey.
Welcome to Rover.
I started to try and land, but
I did a successful landing.
that was not good. That just blew up.
To be honest, I did really well.
Oh yeah, I get to be the communists. This is great.
what should I be? Oh,
Thrust.
thrust. Okay.
Thrust. Well, the thrust in that is immense.
Feeling the rocket.
Use.
Oh.
What?
Yeah, wait for it, wait for it. Oh. Again though, like I
Into space. That's the International Space Station. There's the main man. Frangible nut. Giant nut is one of 8 that held the space shuttle Discovery down to the pad before its launch. And when it launches, it disintegrates down the seal. Oh, it's just passed. Yay! Good time. It's 2:10. See if you can beat that.
I want to say into the cushions of the seat.
Pushing the seat, yeah.
To save on the G-force and the impact. How cool is that? Like that is so cool.
Here is Helen Sharman's photograph. She was a 27-year-old chemist working for Mars. And she answered the advert saying, "Astronaut wanted, no experience necessary."
back at the Earth and made me realise how different parts of the Earth's surface are, how little I know and how much I actually learned by going to different parts of the world and seeing how people live. So my biggest luxury is now travelling and really seeing the Earth's surface. You can't see that very well in detail from space. That's kind of charming.
What does an explorer do?
Would you suffer from space sickness? Put your face close to the bowl and then press the button. I don't think you'll actually be sick. I think so. Put your face close to the bowl. Maybe you have to put it closer, I don't know. Do you feel sick?
Get a bit dizzy, but it's not sick.
Let's see if the people at home would get sick.
It's dizzy, but it doesn't make me feel sick. And to be fair, it is confusing.
Columbus. Full-size mock-up of the Columbus module. Full size. Maybe you can actually open it. Maybe you meant to.
No, I just thought like
They don't have 1s or 5s in space, just to rely on the other numbers. Oh, it's got a little drawing on this here.
That's a good way of holding the pages ebook.
And then I think strap yourself in to fall asleep because obviously there's no gravity. Strap your book in to have a read. Little bunk, pretty much. We've got a shower.
Experiments.
Fan and sponge. Little experiments with bugs and stuff. A red switch that I can't push. Power supply. Done. Hit that button. TV. Earth toilet. And now the space toilet. Russian space toilet. I don't think I want to use that. Before you sign up for a trip into space, take a look at what's on the menu. Do you still want to go? Got apricot juice with pulp, apple and blackcurrant juice, all dried. Cottage cheese with blackcurrant puree. Cereal bar and almonds. Dehydrated tuna salad.
I'm sorry, cottage cheese with cranberry. Just
It was cranberry with cheese.
what's that one? Green Schlee?
I can't read what I think.
One of them here says like apple cranberry sauce, mushed
I don't know if this is right.
mushed red bilberry with sugar.
Someone can tell us, but is that meant to say pheasant or is it meant to say peasant soup? Maybe they've got some peasants and just
Where is
mashed
it?
them up. Peasant soup, bottom left. Is that meant to be pheasant?
Pheasant.
Yeah, we said about an H there.
I have no idea what it meant.
I think it's meant to create like oxygen in space eventually.
recipes to like a merry-go-round, the two or four section that pulls out sideways, but if you notice the whole goes like that. Little one does not move.
It affects how the grass grows.
The
Yeah.
grass grows turns like a Ferris wheel.
It's the 4 legs, full bed.
Oh, the umbrella's quite nice.
I might get this some jewellery.
Oh, this is like, that's a bit like the tie my dad wore at our wedding. It says Jeff Lynne doesn't wear a tie, but if he did, he'd wear one like that. Did you have a good time at the National Space Centre?
I did, yes, thank you. And then we were pleasantly surprised by something else as well, which we'll show in a different vlog. So, but yeah, what was your favourite bit?
The dark ride / immersive experience I didn't know they even had.
Yeah.
So what was your favourite?
My favourite bit was that which was a bonus because I wasn't expecting that, but also the Sir Patrick Moore's planetarium as well. This was the thing that surprised us as well. The tower. And also
stories.
There is another building behind me. I think there's another tower there, but that's to do with a different vlog that we're going to be doing. So, but I just thought I'd let you know.
What do you want to say?
Yeah, it's been a great day. So we'll see you
in the rear view.
Because for now,
We're gone.
bye.